Hello and welcome to the birthday gifts. We're going to do a layered message. We will start off with one layer of a message. We'll start off with one spread and then I'll do another spread on top of it to see what other messages are coming through concerning the first spread. Okay. All right. We're going to use the Light Seers Tarot for the first layer and then we'll move on. Please give me a message. A message for right now. This is not zodiac specific, so it's going to be for anyone who resonates. Message, please. Okay. We're going to pull from the top. We have Three of Cups. This signifies friendships, enjoying the company of people that you can relate to, that you have a good time with. This also talks about freedom and enjoying life, going out. It could be talking about dating or reuniting with people you haven't seen in a while. Yes, winning, nice. This is when you're going to feel like you're winning. Or if you're doing this, it is an indication that you are where you need to be. You're being celebrated. So congratulations. You're in the right vibe. You're in the right space to call in whatever you deserve, whatever you desire. You're right on track, right? And usually the way we reward ourselves is by having a good time. You know, meeting up with people we like their company, doing things with people that we love, people that makes us feel validated with where we are in life. Okay. It's interesting because this shows also that you have already moved on from the past. Both of them, we can see only their backs. So this is an indicator that you're looking forward and you're ready for what's new, right? You're no longer looking back. You're moving on. Okay, that's the energy I'm tapping into. Those of you who are here, you're winning, okay? Yeah, you're ready for what's new. So the energy here is saying there's more to come. Your decisions matter. What you focus on matter. Someone's yearning. Someone's wanting something different. Calling it in. Travel would be a good thing to do right now. There's more out there. There's more to experience. Yes. Wow. Freedom. Yes. This is enjoying life. Being at peace. This is joy. Okay. What I'm getting is a lot of you are attracting wonderful experiences because you're moving on, because you're no longer looking backwards, because you're ready. You're ready for what's next. Even though you don't know exactly what it is, you're ready because you know that it's better. You know that it's bigger, it's brighter. And it's more wholesome, right? It's more liberating. Okay. You'll have some really good experiences coming in, or you're attracting it. You're ready for it, I can tell you that. This is being ready for what's coming, because whatever it is, it's going to represent some type of breaking free from what no longer served you. A lot of you are closing major chapters. So you're attracting good experiences. This is why they're trying to encourage y'all to do things that are outside of your norm. Try different things. Try doing things you always said you wouldn't do, because the experience around it will be different. The experience will be different than what you think it would be. A lot of you are expecting certain outcomes because of your belief systems. And you tell yourself, if I do this, then this would happen. If you're still living like that, you're only attracting patterns that don't serve you. You're only attracting cycles that it's round and round and round, where you keep experiencing the same thing with different people, but it's still similar to what you've already experienced with someone else, or you just keep attracting the same experience with the same people. And you're going to have to allow different things to come in. You're going to have to be open, like totally open to new energy. This is like zapping you with a new electrifying, activating, like source of energy. Yeah, this is good, y'all. This is good. Death. You went through the death. Exactly. Death is at the center. Those of you who are letting things die, wow, this is a wonderful message. And I recently posted something and it was titled, "You Don't Understand the Role of This Person in Your Life." And I think that came out, this card fell, is at the bottom. We'll look at it. That message came out to prepare you for something different, but they need you to be open to something different. Okay. Yeah. Relationships. And that's what I'm talking about. That message was about relationships. And they're trying to get some of y'all to try something different from you. Look at that. The way the hands are entangled, right? And it's two different people from different backgrounds, cultural backgrounds. Some of y'all, they're trying to get you to date maybe outside of your race, specifically for somebody. And that may be something you say you will never do. Others, this could be friendships, right? Becoming friends with people who are not like you. Maybe going into partnerships with someone who's not like you. Yeah, there's so much message I'm getting here. Like, some of you may start allowing yourself to be open to same-sex relationships. Like, this can go so far. Yeah. They're wanting you to try something different. Okay? Different. This is at the bottom. Let's keep going. 5 of Pentacles. This is that lack energy. And when this came out before, it was in reverse. So this is a card of not having everything you want, not being where you want to be, or you feel like some kind of lack, something's missing. But they're showing the door here. There's a door here, and you need a key. And those who have lack mentality won't realize that the key is right there. Right? They're just going to be like, oh, I can't get in. And you can get in. You just have to be willing to look in different places than you usually look. And sometimes the answer is right there in your face, and you still don't consider it. I am getting somebody dealing with abandonment issues. Somebody needs to lay that to rest. Almost heal that wound. A sense of abandonment, being left out in the cold, or left to fend for yourself. So some of y'all, that's what needs to be healed in order to go through the death. And yeah, walking away. This message is centered around walking away and not looking back. And some of you may have to walk away from something that has not totally died off yet. Okay, because you can see that there were 8 cups, and you can see one still sinking down here. And you can see where these recently sunk. And this person is ready for the sun, right? They're ready for a brighter life. That's where she's walking. She sees that it's brighter there. And she knows eventually this will die. This will sink. And it's like, I'm not going to wait for it to totally sink. I'm just going to move on and not look back. And this is necessary. A lot of people are not able to tap into what they actually want because they're still holding on to something, and there's no hope there. It's time to really just walk away and not look back. Let's keep going. Yeah. Ace of Cups is here. New love. New emotional fulfillment. They're trying to give you new cups. New cups. The new cups come when you let go of the ones that used to have fire, used to have excitement, used to light some type of spark within you, realizing eventually this is going to die off. It's going to fade. It's going to sink. Something new is being born here. Something new. They want you to experience something new. Some of y'all, these are relationships. Others, these are new connections with people. And I do see that there's going to be some mourning, right? There's going to be some sadness, some grief. Somebody's trying to delay the mourning, the grief, the sadness, the feeling like, the feeling like, why does this always happen to me? That energy comes up so you can release it. And I'm telling you, as soon as you release that, you call in higher vibrational situations and experiences. So this feels like some type of pep talk for somebody so that you can move to the next experience, the next phase of your life, the next chapter. Okay, we'll use some of these for another layer of the message. Okay, can you tell me what this brings in, what this calls in, what this leads to, if someone is able to take the advice that was just given? Okay, your life changes. I can tell you that. Your life will change. It's a dramatic change. Okay, the Emperor is here. And I don't know if it wants to go in reverse or... Okay, so I'll put it upright. This is being in charge of your life. This is a healthy masculine energy. Yeah, because the Emperor is the divine masculine. You're going to feel more in charge. Your life will start feeling more stable. You'll start feeling more secure with who you are. Wow, the Emperor's down here. Loving yourself. Tell me more. Self-love is the foundation. Yes, and your life totally changes. You do a 180. Okay, he's upside down because he has a different view. That's where the enlightenment came. That's where the light bulb moment came. So your life will change. Totally change. Things that you felt were on hold will start moving forward. Some of you will attract more confident, more secure connections with people, better jobs or work relationships, better business opportunities. Yes, more stability, more promising business ventures, work, career. Your money gets better because you're taking healthy action. That's why. You're making better decisions. That's why. Everything changes. Your whole aura is different. The confidence level is increased here because you heard the call, judgment. You heard the call. You reassessed. You reevaluated. So this is second chances. This is getting better opportunities that actually work. This also signifies that you have reconciled with yourself. You're no longer sitting in regret and sadness and disappointment. You're now optimistic and hopeful for better opportunities, giving yourself a chance to experience life in a different way. Yes, the Hermit. Okay, so this is, you have a higher sense of awareness, I see. You have a higher sense of awareness. You went in, you did the work. You now understand things better. This is freedom. Okay. So we're getting Virgo, Aries is also here. Scorpio is showing up as well. Anyone can resonate, but I mentioned these signs because they're showing up. What you're experiencing could have to do with someone with these signs as well. Okay, tell me more. They're wanting, some of y'all actually need to do some self-reflection. So some of y'all, things could be on hold, actually. Things could be going slow until you hear the call and evaluate so that you can take healthy action. This is a card of waiting. So your patience will be needed here. Okay. Tell me more. Tell me more. Yeah, some of y'all got to let go of something. The only holdup is your resistance to letting go. Your resistance to change. Your need to control the outcome. That's why something is going slow. Okay, I'm getting movement. I'm getting fast movement. I'm getting a lot of things happening at once. I'm getting messages. Let me clarify this. Okay, why is this here? Okay, you got to move on because there's somebody new, something new. They're trying to bring in newness. This is all about moving on to new things, new people. That's the message. The message is, if you're dealing with stagnancy, when a new energy is coming in, it could be friendship, it could be work relationships, it could be romantic relationships, platonic relationships. They're trying to encourage you to allow yourself to experience life with new relationships, new relationship partners, or the type that you're used to experiencing. They're trying to get you to experience a different kind of experience all around. Some of y'all, this is happening in multiple areas of your life, not just one. You have to fight yourselves. Somebody has to fight themselves to encourage themselves to experience a new life. Like, wow. Okay. Moving on, the Chariot. Moving forward. Onwards and upwards. That's where the victory is. Okay? Decisions need to be different. You can't be making the same decisions. This is strong willpower of forward movement. The Chariot is fast. You literally got to get out of the Chariot's way or you will get ran over, because it comes through with strong dedication and determination. It doesn't stop. It's going too fast to stop. And the way you do this is decisions. The decisions you're making need to be different. It's here again. It was here. A lot of you got to change the decisions you're making. The way you make decisions need to change. Okay, that's where action comes in. Healthy action. This is where you start feeling more inspired. Ace of Wands. I'm seeing something exciting here. Wow. The type of connections you're calling in are the type that offer stability. There's excitement around it too. So some of y'all are about to get into a committed relationship. I'm seeing where you're going to start feeling like you're at home, right? Where you're comfortable. Life is going to start feeling much more secure, structured. Firm foundation is what's necessary to get here. So that's what they're doing. They're taking y'all to a whole different, it's like a whole different experience. This is different than what you're used to. This is different. Yeah, a lot of you, your life's changing. It's not the same. Okay, can you show me what is not being seen in this experience? For those who resonate, what do they not see, or what is being ignored? What's not being considered? Okay, so we have that feeling of lack is huge. It's here again. Feeling left out in the cold. Five of Pentacles is here. Somebody is working from low self-worth and they don't realize it. The reason you're going through what you're going through is because you don't understand that you deserve better. So somebody is settling and or don't have enough confidence in themselves, or belief in themselves rather. So your money is low and opportunities are not coming in. And this is what they're trying to show you, the sun. This is what is out in the open. It's obvious, because of what's happening in your life, it's obvious that you're not working from a place of self-love. If anything, it's coming out as if you're working from a place of self-hate. This is something someone doesn't see. The sun is trying to brighten it. It's trying to show you this. You got to know your worth here. What else? What else do we not see here? If you're not experiencing the first spread, it's low self-worth. That's why. Yeah, and it's taking time for you to go through this self-worth journey. So this is telling me that some of y'all, you will have to wait and take time. But you have to learn to give to yourself. Nurture yourself. The love you may be giving to others or to someone else, it's not being reciprocated. And this is leading you to experience something where you need to heal and find harmony and balance within yourself. So Temperance, Sagittarius is here. Cancer also showed up. It is time for something to happen. Most of you who are dealing with this spread, your main focus is going to be work and money. So career, your finances, things of that sort, because that's the area that's going to get your attention. It's when your money gets low. It's when you no longer have any resources to give to other people. That's when you start saying, you know what, I have to put myself first and love myself. Because you're in a lesson, you're learning. So a lot of you, you're being taught how to love yourself. Okay. And manage your emotions. So you're being taught how to be emotionally mature. And whenever you express, for it not to come out in a very, let's just say a messy way. Some of y'all, the way you express is very messy. It could be overly emotional. So the things that are happening in your life, the people coming in, they're coming to help you, to work with you. So you can look at them as like teammates, partners, to help you move forward. Okay, Cancer is here again. So they could be dealing with those of you who your emotions are out of control. Because even with this here, it gives me Cancer energy, where it's like, I'm getting somebody with vices. You may be drinking a lot here. King of Cups, alcoholic. Five of Pentacles is usually an indicator that someone's using certain vices or certain coping mechanisms that don't actually help you heal. So you could have certain addictions or habits, and this escapism, right? It gets you to not actually deal with the issue at hand. It gets you to bury your emotions. This is fourth house energy. Some of you could have some mommy issues here, Empress. They're trying to show you this lack of self-love is stemming from a mother wound. Yeah, that's the deception. And let me tell you what you're experiencing. If this spread, this top spread is your story, it's like you're going to keep finding yourself in situations where people deceive you, where people lie to you, or where people do things behind your back, and they come into your life with an ulterior motive, right? They come and they take what they can get and they try to leave. But even they are setting a trap up for themselves here, right? He's walking straight into this rope. Even though they may think they got away with something, they didn't. They're also going to get a lesson. But the reason this is happening is because you're doing things that are like sabotage to yourself. So you're dealing with self-sabotage to an extent, not being able to express in a stable manner. I'm getting somebody emotional health is unstable here. All right. Yeah. This spread is for those still dealing with blocks and don't know why. You're dealing with some self-sabotage kind of energy and lack of self-love. And it seems like you deal with it by burying it under the rug, but you never actually heal. You ignore it. So you tend to attract deceptive people into your life and deceptive energy. And you're not able to tell that they're deceptive when they come in. Those who are here, you get here because you're applying the first spread, right? And this is where you're feeling more secure. You have done the self-reflection. Your money is right. You're finding out things that you were getting no to before, you're now getting yes to. And it's because you're making decisions differently. And you who resonate with this spread, it's because you moved on and you're allowing new kind of people into your life. Okay, so I'm getting a motivated, driven, action-oriented, happy, communicative, self-awareness energy here. You've already evaluated, you assess, and you're getting good offers when it comes to business and finance and career. This is a whole different 180. It's a whole different life. Everything is different, and you feel more organized. You feel more in control of your life, right? And this is the energy for those who have already healed the third spread, right? You already did the self-work, let go of things, you moved on. This is the spread for those who are not looking back. You moved on, right? There's nothing in your past that you need to go back to. And if you go back to it, it's not to sit in it or identify yourself through it, but it's to understand how far you've come, how much you've grown. And that's because you've gone through the death. So you're going through the rebirth now. So you're not dealing with low self-worth anymore. You're not sitting in sadness and regret anymore. You're making better decisions. You're more optimistic with the newness of life, like the new things or opportunities that can come in. You're more optimistic now. You're not jaded. You're not scorned. You're not bitter, right? You're optimistic. You are forward thinking, forward moving. You feel encouraged and empowered. And this allows you to attract better relationships, happier connections that makes you feel vibrant, right? There's a brilliancy here. There's an excitement. It's electrifying. It's contagious too. You spread love, you spread joy everywhere you go, and you are able to fit into spaces. Like, you can fit into any space. You can make friends with anyone. You can get along with people who are different from you. And you're not living by rules that keep you in boxes. Like, if I do this, then this would happen. No, you're not setting yourself up for failure because you have belief systems that tell you you will fail if you do something. You're letting go of those belief systems that tell you, if you do it like this, then it won't work. And if you do it like that, it won't work. You're just saying, I'm going to do it and see what happens. That's the liberation. That's the freedom. That's the joy. And that's the message. Okay? And I hope it reaches whoever it's meant to. You guys have a good one. I'll see y'all next time.